How's everyone doing? I'm back here again for another underrated sequels video, and today I'm going to talk about the third film in a absolutely amazing horror franchise, and the movie I'm going to be talking about is Phantasm 3: Lord of the Dead. Now, I wanted to talk about this movie now that the new Phantasm Blu-ray collection is coming out in April, which I do plan on picking up. I probably won't get it anytime soon. I'll probably wait until the price goes down on it, or I might wait until my birthday and get it for myself as a gift, because $80 is a lot, so I'm probably gonna wait until the price goes down or something like that. But yeah, Phantasm 3 has always been a movie that I really enjoyed, and it's one film that I just don't think gets as much credit. Phantasm 2 is probably the most popular of the sequels. I think it's my favorite sequel in the series, and I think it's one of the best horror sequels of all time. There's such a huge fan base for it. But there are a lot of people that do enjoy Phantasm 3 as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk a bit about the movie and talk about what I like about it. Now, first off, one thing I like is that this movie has a lot of comedic elements. Now, of course, the entire Phantasm series has always had these comedic moments in it, but I think the third one has a lot more than the first two did. For one thing is, of course, Reggie. In this one he's trying to he's always trying to have sex. Like in the second movie, he's trying to have it with that one girl, and in this one he's trying to have it with this new girl, Rocky. And it's always just kind of funny how he just keeps trying over and over again, and it never works out for him. I do really enjoy the side characters in the movie. Like I said, Rocky, who's just sort of the streetwise woman, and then this young boy Tim, who I absolutely love his introduction to the film. When Reggie sort of gets gets caught by these three these three people that are trying to rob this town, this deserted town, and they end up locking him in the trunk of his car, and they drive off to this boy Tim's house, and there's just something about all the clowns that Tim has in his house, just all hanging up everywhere. There's just something about it that's just really, really cool. These old-timey looking clowns, especially the one that says, now you're in trouble. There's something about that that's just kind of creepy, but also really comedic, which, like I said, Phantasm 3 has a lot of comedic moments that I think really make the movie. And, of course, Tim has these different weapons. Like, he has that one frisbee with the blades on it that he uses to cut the one guy's throat. And then he traps this other guy down in a hole that he dug in the ground. And he just kind of, you can tell he's he's been alone for a while, and you can tell he's a really smart kid. And unfortunately, his two parents have been taken by the tall man, so he feels like he wants to get revenge. He's been living there in that house for years, and he and Reggie end up both going together after the tall man. Now in this one, of course, Michael Baldwin returns as Mike, who he wasn't in the second one. I know a lot of people did not like the actor who played Michael in the second movie. It didn't really bother me. I thought he did a pretty good job on it, but I think Michael, with him being in this movie, it gave the movie a boost, because he's such an iconic character now. And he's of course been dealing with the tall man ever since he was a young boy, and of course the tall man took Jody away, his older brother. I do like how Jody sort of comes back in this one, where he's inside of a spear now, and the tall man sort of has control over him, yet he's still able to come and help Mike and help Reggie. And essentially the whole film is just Reggie and the young boy Tim and Rocky just trying to hunt down the tall man. So yeah, there's that storyline going on. One thing I do like about the character Tim is that he's actually wearing something very similar to what Mike wore in the first movie. He has the blue jean jacket, and he has the plaid undershirt, and I didn't really notice that until about the second or third time I watched the movie, and I was like, oh, he's wearing the same thing that Mike wore in the first movie, which I really liked. I liked how that, because in that movie Tim sort of becomes like, in the first movie, Mike, he was very, very young in the first one, and then in this one, you have another young boy named Tim who's being, going after the tall man with all these weapons. He's really good with his gun. He can kind of drive, not very well, but I just like that, whole idea. And there's a lot of memorable moments, like I said. Like the one moment when the tall man has all the all of his silver spears all over the ceiling of that one room in the Gothic Museum or whatever it is, and that in the last town that they stop at. There's just a lot of great moments in it that I think are overlooked. But yeah, that is just sort of my thoughts on Phantasm 3. Like I said, it's definitely one sequel I just don't hear a lot of people talk about, but I also know that a lot of people do enjoy it because it is a very enjoyable sequel. It's definitely, out of the four films, I would definitely say Oblivion is my least favorite. I have not seen Ravager yet, so I really can't comment on it. I might wait until I get the box set to see it, or I might go ahead and get a separate copy of it. I'm really not sure yet, but I definitely think that Phantasm 3 is definitely one of the better ones of the series. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about Phantasm 3. Do you guys think it's a sequel that really needs to get a lot more, get more people talking about it, and it just doesn't get as much appreciation? Let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what is your favorite film in the Phantasm franchise. Like I said, the original movie is my absolute favorite, and then I love Phantasm 2. I think it's one of the best horror sequels, and then Phantasm 3, and I thought Oblivion was it was a decent film, but it's definitely my least favorite of the entire series so far. I do hope to check out Phantasm Ravager eventually, but like I said, I might pick it up on just pick up the Blu-ray, or I might wait until I get the Blu-ray box set. But that's going to be a long while before I get it, because like I said, I want to wait until the price goes down on that. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks to all of you for subscribing. Like I said before, let me know what you guys think about Phantasm 3, and let me know what you thought about the video. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one.